There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. I know it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.
Yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino Is the Name, and I'm about to say something completely ridiculous. I want you to try to imagine losing $50 million in one day. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it actually happened. And I know most of you don't even have $50 million to begin with to even imagine losing, but it did happen to a YouTuber by the name of Omi and a HellCat. He lost $50 million in one day. Now, in case you haven't seen the news, the way he lost it was in a federal raid. Yes, they took over $50 million, I'm assuming in total assets, but millions of dollars, cars, he had Lambos, he had HellCats, multiple HellCats, he had houses. They seized everything. They took everything. They took the toys, they took the kids' clothes, they took his clothes, they took everything, right? So we're talking about $50 million gone in one day. Like, that is crazy, because say you get to like $50 million, you're like, well, it's no way I'm gonna lose all of it in one day, right? But it actually happened. And what was disturbing was his live video after, I guess, the raid or whatever. So after the raid, he went live, and I watched the stream, because the crazy thing is, he's actually a YouTuber I actually watch. He has about 500,000 subscribers, and another thing is interesting is that YouTube revenue is the only revenue that he was allowed to keep by the feds. Like, I think that's great, but it's interesting. So I actually watched the live stream, and it was rather disturbing to me because he said something in that video. He said that he thought of going live and ending his own life. That is heavy, like that. I was very surprised to see him say that, because he is so upbeat. He is so, naturally just like a happy person, right? And at least on his videos, to go to go automatically, or to go all the way to that point where he thought about ending his life live, that's so disturbing, right? Like, that's crazy. It's not that serious. I don't know how much time he's facing, but it's never that serious to do that. At least in my opinion, I know mental health is serious and things like that, but the loss of money is not worth your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much money it is, and worth mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. And it was crazy because he said two separate things in that video, where he said, A, I thought about ending my own life live, and then B, that he can get it back when he can get back to wherever he was at, legit or whatever like that. He's got a hustle mindset. So if you know that, like, so those are two contradictory statements, but I understand he's probably going through a lot. He said he's embarrassed for his children to have to go through that or whatever. So I understand it. But ending your own life is never the answer. And I don't know if he's ever going to see this, but you're a hustler, bro. We hustlers. Let's get this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure it out, bro. I know you getting it. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people was donating to his live chat and stuff like that. So he was making money while he was videoing and stuff like that. People supporting him. He's a dope person. Got a lot of ideas as far as creative ways to make some money. And apparently he might have dabbled in a few that were not legit, but he definitely has the ability to make legit money. And I just hate to see anybody who put money that high up on that pedestal to feel like, with the money gone, they got nothing to live for or something like that, or they want to end their life. I'm not really sure what made him feel that way. You got to do some time. It's a white collar crime. It's not like he was selling, more, I don't want to say drugs, but like, it ain't like you was selling drugs. It's a white collar crime, so it ain't like it's gonna carry as much time as that. But I just hate to hear that. Just hate to hear somebody say that. Anyway, right now you watching Casino Is the Name, man. I'm out.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. It's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.